Hi, fifth grade. Today we're going to work on some math. We're going to work on our fifth grade math home review packet. And we're going to continue with day 5. So we completed the first page of day 5. And now we're going to continue with day 5. And we're going to be working on some decimals, some rounding decimals. So open up and let's get started. Day 5. Problem 1. When rounding to the nearest whole number, which of the following 3 numbers will round to 54? So we are looking to round all of these numbers to make them whole numbers and see if they turn out to be 54. So our first step with rounding is to start with the number we're rounding to, the place value we are rounding to. So our nearest whole number is going to be the 4. We're going to look next door next. That 2 is going to either tell the 4 to go up or to stay. If you said stay, you're correct, which means this number will round to 54. So that's our first answer. This number, 53.591, our nearest whole number is the 3. We're going to look next door. That 5 will either tell the 3 to stay the same or round up. If you said round up, you're correct. This number will round to the nearest whole number, which would be 54. So again, we've got a match. Let's go over here. We've got 54.47. Our nearest whole number is the first 4. We're going to look next door at the second 4. That 4 tells the other 4 to stay the same. So we've got another 54 here. Let's go over to 54.635. Look at the nearest whole number. It's 4. Now look over to the 6. That 6 tells the 4 to do something. What does it tell the 4 to do? It tells it to round up. So this number will end up rounding to 55. So this is not one of our answers. Let's go over here, 53.6. Our nearest whole number is the 3 in the ones place. We look over next door to the 6, and that 6 tells the 3 to do something. That 6 tells the 3 to move up to 54. We've got another match. Let's do our final number here, 53.28. We're going to underline our nearest whole number. We're going to then look next door. That 2 tells the 3 to, yep, you're right, to stay the same. So this ends up being 53, which is not a match. Now look up here. It says the following 3 numbers. It was telling you that it had 3 answers, but when we did all the work, we ended up with 4 answers. Sometimes we all make mistakes. This problem has an error. There are 4 correct answers. Let's go on to number 2. Round each number to the place of the underlined digit. Okay, so let's start with this number, 6.075. What place value is that 7 in? Well, we know the 6 is the ones place. We got a decimal. We know this 0, the first to the right of the decimal, is the tenths place. What comes after the tenths? The hundredths. So we are going to round to the hundredths. So we underline the place. Then we look next door. So we have 6.0. And now we need to decide, will it be 7, stay the same, or will that 5 tell the 7 to go up? If you said go up, you're correct. 5 or more, you raise that score. All right, our next number is underlined. That is the ones place. So we will be rounding to the nearest, yes, you're right, the nearest whole number. So we underline the place. We look next door. Is it telling us to stay or raise the score? That 6 tells our 8 to go up 1. So we've got a nice 29. Our next number is the place value to the right of the decimal. If you said the tenths place, you are correct. So that 9 either is going to stay the same or go up. If you look next door, there's another 9. So that 9 tells the other 9 to go up. How are we going to do this though? Because 9 rounds up to 10. So we're going to have to move that 1 over to the whole number. So instead of 43, we end up with 44. 44.0 or 44. And finally, we've got this 0 in the ones place. So we need to look next door. That 5 is going to tell the 0 to do something. Is it going to stay the same or is it going to go up? If you said round up, you are correct. It will round to 511.